Diplomat dari negara-negara global South menuntut kerangka ekonomi yang lebih adil terkait mineral kritis yang semakin penting di abad ke-21. Mereka menyoroti bagaimana sumber daya ini telah berubah menjadi alat pengaruh geopolitik daripada aset pembangunan bersama. Menteri Luar Negeri Kongo, Therese Kayikwamba Wagner, menekankan perlunya suara yang lebih besar bagi negara-negara penghasil, agar mereka tidak hanya berebut tempat di meja perundingan, tetapi turut menentukan arah kebijakan ekonomi.
Is an architecture that creates more space, more voice, more agency for stakeholders that for a long time have been excluded of these conversations. So I think that is for us a global challenge, especially coming from a country and a region that has a high concentration of such minerals, but a very low representation across the value chain, except when it comes to us being consumers again. And so it's about seeing how do we create more space, how do we make the pie bigger, and not how do we all fight one another to have a seat at the table. Because then you end up with a very wobbly seat, and that's not what we want.
Critical minerals have become instruments of strategic influence. Now we have a situation where you have export controls, you have strategic stockpiling, you have issues around exclusive supply agreements. All these issues are issues that we need to contend with, more especially us as countries that do have these critical minerals, countries that are still striving for the improvement of the livelihood of our people. So we believe that the global scenario, if we are to build resilience, we need to push for diversification of supply sources. The monosectoral economy that was dependent on diamonds, even when we were experiencing growth, it was jobless growth. As a result, you have a large number of young people who are educated who cannot get jobs. And the pressure on our governments breeds a lack of stability, and if we do not have stability, we cannot have development.
Los minerales críticos son hoy una plataforma de poder estructural. Creemos que esto es comparable, en algunos casos, en un sentido superior al petróleo en el siglo XX. Constituyen, sin lugar a duda, una infraestructura del poder contemporáneo. El cambio no es algo sectorial y lo que observamos es más bien un cambio sistémico. Y creemos que procesos como el de la transición energética no han desmaterializado la economía, sino por el contrario, están generando nuevas dependencias físicas. Esto creemos que introduce una presión estructural sobre los países productores.
So when we speak about critical minerals today, we must ask a very imposing question: critical for who? Is it critical as a catalyst for Africa's own prosperity in a renewed partnership with your more industrialized economy? Or is it critical as it relates to a very dogmatic economic pathway?
DRC, again, is occupying more space on the value chain. We have the world's largest supply in cobalt, over 60%, nearly 70%. We have high levels of lithium, of zinc, of tin, everything you basically need in terms of these critical industries that are playing a greater role, you find to a certain level in the DRC. And our most precious resource in the DRC, it is not the cobalt, it's not the lithium, it's not the zinc, the tin, or the germanium. It's the people. This is the key priority in the DRC. It is investing in people and not in mines.
Jelajahi cara baru mendapatkan informasi. Download MetroTV Extend sekarang.